Boy, let me tell you. Okay, so I went down for breakfast, right? And so I'm eating and everything was like fine. So I walk in, there's maybe a couple people that were just like, and then they just kind of, and then they go back to watching soccer, and then I slowly blended into the wall again. So I was just like, what? Okay, wow. Okay. So I'm eating, right? And then, oh my gosh, I found out that I like tea and milk. Have you ever had any of your students say, oh, I like tea and milk? It almost tastes like coffee. Like, I was like, what is this? I thought it was coffee because they had like in a little coffee pot. And I was just like, oh, let me pour some of this. This looks good. What is this? And so for breakfast, they served like warm milk. So the milk was like on a warmer, warm milk, and the tea and coffee in a pot. Yeah, so there was no coffee. I had to like I have to go to the store and get coffee. So I had to go to the store and get some coffee. So that's like not a drink of choice. They probably just keep it around for tourists. I don't know. Or maybe somebody that needs like an extra jolt. Yes, coffee please, please. So I like it. So I go and get my little tea and milk and, and I'm sure you saw my plate, right? Now, in the United States, they're like, oh, black people and watermelon. Here, they love, Love, love watermelon. So there's like a whole platter of like cut watermelon. They had pears and watermelon. That's what they had for the fruit choices for breakfast. Pears and watermelon. Endless amounts of watermelon. And they were tearing it up. I'm just like, watermelon, I love this. And so I'm eating. And so I had like a boiled egg, had some dumpling, the watermelon, the honey, not honey, the milk and tea. And so then something was like, you know how when someone's staring at you, you can just kind of feel it. I was looking at the soccer game, so I'm looking up at the soccer game, and then I was like, and there was like the lady, she works here at the hotel, and she was just like, I think it was a video, not a picture. I think it was an actual video. Like, I'm like, am I being streamed on Weibo or something? And so, for people, if they like don't get out the city, like they're just like whack 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 do 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 whack whack, and they don't really get out the city because they just work. I like to see how they're just like, oh my goodness, it's like the people right off of TV. They're here. And so, I mean, she was really kind. So she helped me with tea. And when I was done, when I was getting ready to leave, they were on it. Like, when I grabbed my purse, got ready to go, here she came with the cart to come get my dishes. She did that with every table. And she was kind, but I noticed that she was kind of like halfway behind like this part of a wall. I think she just didn't want to offend me, but like halfway behind a wall, and I just saw her phone like, I was like, and then she goes, it's okay. It's okay. I understand. Because think about it, you can't get offended. How many videos have you seen of Walmart, the little Walmart shaming, where you're just like, what's this? And people are following people in Walmart looking toward back. And they don't even know they're being filmed, but people are getting them. Like, when you see somebody looking crazy, you get them. If you see, just somebody like, cute outfits, who wore it best? People get people all the time on camera, on video. So you can't really be sensitive about that type of stuff, So I'm just like, okay, hey, I'm different. Here, I am exotic. So there's like this exotic, mystical being that's just like walking through China, and they're just like, I want to capture this. So maybe I'm on Weibo somewhere, like maybe they have a hashtag going somewhere on Weibo, or hashtag's a thing in China, I don't know. So Just thought I'd just give you a little bit of my breakfast experience. Okay. Epic fail. Epic fail. Okay, so you just watched a little bit, you know, the little clip of the metro. You know, I said, I'm going to attempt the metro by myself, and I'm confident it's going to be okay. It was okay. It was an adventure, okay? Nothing I can't handle. Tell me why I got lost in China for 2 hours. 2 hours. Okay, so when Kelsey showed me yesterday, when she showed me, then the little train we got on, you know, MTR, they call it the metro. So if you guys are wondering, like, what's the MTR? I'm like, I'm getting right the MTR. Yeah, the metro train railroad or whatever it's called. It's something like that. But I get on I'm like, okay. The one she showed me had lights. They were like lights that lit up to show you where you were and different stops where you're going. And I was like, okay, that's easy. So you follow the lights and you know your stop. So I knew where I was and I knew where I needed to get off, but here's where I made the mistake. Everything was in Chinese. It was in Chinese, like they had like the fine print in English. And so I was just like, oh my gosh, but there were no lights. The one that I got on today, there were no lights. It was just a sticker. And I'm like, so I got on and I'm like, wait a minute. Which way am I going? So I didn't even know if I was on the right train because there were no lights to tell me I'm going this way or lights telling me that it's going that way according to the little map. And I was just like, what? So I ended up going backwards to the end of the line, ended up going looping around to like some airport, and then security made everybody get off, like, get off. I was like, what? I have to get off? So I had to get off. I had to go upstairs and I asked security, well, customer service. They have like customer service desk, kiosk thingy. So I asked and I'm like, Google Translator. I had to like type what I wanted and I pointed to like the, you know, the location. I wanted to get off on East Nanjing Road. So I'm like, here? And then she just looks at it and she goes, line 2. I'm like, okay, I know I need to be on line 2, but I needed somebody to like take me and say, this one, this one, you need to go this direction. Stay on until you get to blah, 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 blah. She just said, line 2, and she circled something on the little map that I had in my hand, which was in Chinese. She's like, oh my God, okay, so I'm using my like Google Translator to like scan the map with the little camera function so I can kind of get some English out of there. I'm like, oh, where am I? And then I'm thinking, I'm like, wait a minute. Where she circled, is that where I am? Or is that where I need to be? I was like, okay, now I'm super confused. I can't go back up there. And she wasn't being rude. Like, everyone, there was a line, okay? I was like number 4, and everyone, they were just like, you know, doing their thing in Chinese, and she was just like, chum, 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 chum. And so when I went up there, it was no different. I didn't get the special tourist pass. She just said, line 2. It's like, oh, man. And she said it in English. She said, line 2. So I'm like, okay, I'm about to go downstairs, figure this out. So I went back down the stairs, and I'm like, got on another train. Wrong one again. Got on the wrong. And then finally, Kelsey, I'm like, Kelsey, I don't know. I just don't know. She's like, what's taking you so long? And so then I ended up getting on another one. So I'm like pinballing. Bing, bing, boing, bing, bing, boing, 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 like cartoon. Back and forth between the trains to like figure out. So I'm like going in like this big loop. Shoop, 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 shoop. Like maybe making like a square shape more like. But then I finally figured it out. I had to like ask people. I was just like, who looks friendly? And then I was like, okay. And I tried to do the, you know, the little finger where you cross for 10. Have you seen that? Okay, so let me show you. Yeah. Okay, so like when I was trying to tell her what street I was trying to go to, like it was stop 10. I was like, this 10? 10? And you know how the students do in the classroom when they're just like, That's what I got. She looked, and then she looked at the person next to her, and then they started speaking Chinese, and then she did like this. Like, she didn't know what to say. She didn't know what I was saying, and I'm just like, I don't know what they just said. I'm just like, Google Translator. So I typed it in what I wanted, and then I let her read it in Chinese, and she was like, oh, and then she looked at him and she said something in Chinese, and I guess he was trying to tell her how to say it in English. I don't know. And then she said, we go together. I was like, oh, okay. You? So I said, you? And I do some TPR, okay? TPR. You? And I pointed to the street and I pointed to the door. Like, me and you, this door, yes? And she was like, yes, yes, we go together. I was like, ah, oh. Okay, so it sounded like he said no, but he really was like, you know, and he went and made me some coffee. So I had some late night coffee before I turned into the hotel. That's like this little market that's like outside of the hotel. It's like outside the hotel, and you walk across, like the short walk across the parking lot, and it looks like a little glass hut. And you know, inside, yeah, you go. Let's see, you saw Doritos, you saw. I was looking for a Pepsi. I didn't see any Pepsi or anything. I wanted a Pepsi. But you saw like some Doritos and candy and stuff in, you know, in Chinese. So I don't think they have sodas. They have a lot of milk and juice, which is what I should be drinking. I just got a coffee. I've been milk and juicing it up, you know, most days. So, oh my goodness. It's been a great day. I mean, I got to see so much of China. Got lost in the underground part of China. But that's okay. It was an adventure, and I think I'm going to brave the metro again later this week. It's now, you know, about to be Sunday, so this will be my last week in China. And I want to let you guys know that on Sunday, you know, that Oxford Reading Tree competition, the writing competition. I get to speak at that, and I'm so excited. I'm going to be on the microphone, and all these people are going to be watching me. So pray for me. Wish me the best. I'll tell you all about it. I'm really excited. I'm nerve-sighted, you know, like nervous and excited all at once. So very excited about that. And I'm a children's book author, so I would love to kind of interject that in there, you know, like, yes, I write books and I really love all your writing samples. It was a pleasure reading them and judging them. And so I get to do that, you know, it's a big speaking engagement. And then there's some more developments, like I told you, dun, 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 some more stuff coming up, which I'll reveal to you in my next vlog. So they gave me like a rundown of the following 3 days after Sunday, and I don't know if I'll be able to do my nightly blog on those 3 days, so I might have to clump it. So I'll give you a little pre-party news, you know. So it's been a great day. I kind of gave you guys little snippets of information within today, so I'm just gonna close it out. And it's time for me to go sleep. I'm going to turn this light off, and I'm about to go sleep. So, yes, after I did all that, I had to rush back to the hotel. I'm still teaching, so I taught my classes. I did like 2 mentoring sessions. I was hype. And then by the end of that, I was just like, ugh. My eyes started crossing up. It was time. As Rafiki says, it's time. In the city, alive in the dome. Whatever they say, but you know, I don't know. I'm still kind of wired. So, night, sleep tight, and as usual, China Brown was signing in, and now China Brown is signing out. Yeah, did you see that? That was so cool. What is that? Maybe I'll be the first black person to play one of these. What is that? Someone help me. What is this called? It looks beautiful. Hello, China. My name is Lashandra, and I came to represent Dada ABC. Hello, China. My name is Lashandra. Okay, so first lesson in housekeeping. When you put the hanger on the outside of the door and you don't want them to disturb you, make sure you put it on the right side. I had it on this side. And so she came knocking, ni hao. And I was like, ni hao. And so she showed me that I put it on please clean. I was like, oh, no, thank you. But we got it figured out. So, yeah. Make sure you put it on the right side. But I'm going to put this on the inside, so. Yeah. About to leave for the ORT, Oxford Reading Tree speech. Okay, it's a new day. Back to the office. Back to the office. Mama safe. Just left the hotel. Bikes. It's not raining today. It rained earlier today, but now it's, you know, as you can see, it's kind of dried up. I hope it doesn't rain because I left my umbrella yesterday, so I'd have to buy a new one. The office we will go, the office we will go. I'm going to give a speech, and to the office we will go. And from the office, we're gonna, like, I think catch the metro or a taxi or something to go where we need to go. I'll take pictures. You guys are coming with me? Before I head into the office to meet up with Joyce and another woman that I took a picture with in my day one vlog. I can't remember her name because she doesn't have an American name, it's a Chinese name, but I'm gonna meet up with Joyce and her, and we're gonna head out to this event. So I'm gonna grab me a coffee real quick. And a lot of entryways, like when you enter into malls, this is what they look like. So you see how fancy the mall looks, and you have these strips. So they say that's, you know, to keep the air in. Okay. Ooh, fancy schmancy. Nelson. I'm going to Starbucks. Right across the way here, this Starbucks has Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna hop on the Wi-Fi and let them know I'm here. So I'm not using my roaming. I have, what is it? Wi-Fi calling. So I'm able to call and text on Wi-Fi without using, you know, roaming charges. I'm with AT&T, so all right, here we go.